Welcome to the year 2060.
Wait, what?
You were frozen to Mount Everest for 50 years when a freak snowstorm caused an avalanche. You're frozen for a great amount of time. You have a lot to get acquainted to.
Where am I?
You're at the world's 6th largest power plant, located in what used to be the Himalayas.
What do you mean, used to?
Well, Albert, your people 50 years ago used fossil fuels of dead plants and animals to run the world. This caused carbon dioxide, or CO2 for short, to become a problem for the entire world.
Wasn't that called global warming?
Yes, CO2 built up around the world, causing a greenhouse effect. The world heated up rapidly following the 2020 election of Eminem as America's foreign ambassador.
So if people aren't using oil for running homes and things, what do they use?
In 2012, when President Obama let Aerosmith and American Idol winner Remigio Mundo play their new song, A Greener Greener Planet, for his daughter's 18th birthday, he soon opened up a new nuclear power plant policy.
So the entire world runs on nuclear power?
Most developed nations have, but some third world countries have been using giant mutant gerbils, hamsters, and mice on wheels to power their homes.
Who was the first to discover this source of energy?
Funny you should ask. I prepared a video to show the history for students on my computer.
Alright, where is it?
Robot, play file AAXV 1313 history. Affirmative. Would you like to chat online with sexy Martian females? Have you been looking in other robots' hard drives? Yes. Alright, I'm going to put a lock on those sites. Anyway, play the file. Affirmative.
Back in the 19th century, a man named Joseph Thomson found a negatively charged part of the atom called the electron. He suggested a plum-pudding model for the nucleus, where the electrons were held together by a cloud of positive charge. Another scientist by the name of Ernest Rutherford found out that there is no cloud of positive charge, but that the electrons go up to the nucleus, which is made up of protons. However, in 1932, a scientist by the name of James Chadwick made up the neutrons, which have no charge but are part of the nucleus as well, with data from scattered charts. A scientist by the name of Enrico Fermi bombarded uranium with neutrons. As the nucleus is broken down by speeding neutrons, it gives off energy. The atom that splits gives off gamma radiation. The gamma radiation is highly penetrating, so suits are always recommended when dealing with gamma rays. So remember kids, radiation is fun, safe, and always ready to be used. And don't let those dirty reds show us up. Go to school. Learn.
That looks like it's from the 50s.
I made it.
Looks like to me you found it.
That's not the point. The point is, do you have any questions still?
Doesn't radiation sometimes make zombies or giant creatures like Godzilla?
Heh, primitive? Why, of course not. We have specially designed places for getting rid of hazardous waste.
You just dump it in the lake, don't you?
Of course not. During the mid-20-tweens, we dug in the ground many miles to get rid of waste. We dumped it all there.
Wouldn't that mean your water supply is poisoned?
What part of many miles? You don't understand, caveman. It's below even the lowest source of water.
You say nuclear energy is the best form of energy. I want to know how.
Take my robot Jamie, for example. He's the equivalent to your ancient electronic automobiles. Say we use 50D batteries to power it. It would be able to run for 88 miles. Now, if we used 1 barrel of oil, it could run for 31,299 miles. 1 ton of coal will run the robot for 3,756 miles. 1 ton of coal is equal to 3.3 grizzly bears. I don't know how you get that many grizzly bears, being only 1 left in the wild. Or, this nuclear reactor could run this robot for 4.5 times 10 to the 13th power miles. That's the circumference of the Earth more than 1.5 trillion times.
That's crazy. Why didn't my people use nuclear energy?
Because your caveman friends were all hippies, who never opened a book or got information from any other place in Wikipedia before it became a fast food chain.
Well, this is goodbye. Glad to meet you, and thanks for the fun information.
No problem. Take care, caveman.
I think we should have told him that the planet was enslaved by mole men.
Yeah, we probably should have. Let him find out for himself.